Okay, so while we're waiting for the fries to get done, what we want to do is make a roux for the gravy. And we'll cut about, I would say about a third of butter. We want to melt that down. And then we want to add some flour to that. And the way that a roux works is it's basically about 1 tablespoon of butter for every tablespoon of flour, all right? I'm just going to let this go down. Got quite a lot of butter in there, but it doesn't really matter, honestly. So the butter's melted, the flour's in now. It's kind of going down into a nice paste. That looks pretty good. We'll just start with a little bit of beef stock first, and then we'll whisk it up, see how that goes. And if it starts to get really, really thick, like it is right now, all right, then we know we're ready for a bit more beef stock. So we just want to keep repeating that process until we get a nice thick gravy. And you know, if it's a little bit thick, that's fine, because that's really what we're looking for. It's going to melt all of the fries and give it a nice sort of gooey texture. Okay, texture's about there. We want to season it with some salt and a generous amount of black pepper.
So to go with our poutine, we're actually going to just fry up some mushrooms as well. So I'm just going to roughly chop them up into somewhat, not small, but in medium pieces.
So what we need next is the mozzarella cheese. And we just want to cube it into nice little cubes.
So I'm just going to check on the fries right now. They should be ready for me to flip over to the other side.
Okay, so get a non-stick frying pan on there. Then we want to get some butter. All right.
Yeah.
All right, mushrooms are
Done. It's about done.
Okay, so we just get the mushrooms and we'll put half of it in for now.
Well, yeah, we'll just save some for the topping later.
I'm just gonna put this in. Okay. Because if we just eat it like this, it's gonna be really, really bland. All right, so 2 or 3 pinches of salt, and then a good crack of pepper as well.
I just broke this in half and I'm just going to chuck it in the oven and warm it up. Some spring onions, don't we?
Yeah. Can you grab the spring onions from the fridge? We'll get some of the leftover mushrooms. Just chuck them on top. Great thing about poutine is you can put anything you want in it, right? You can put mushrooms, you can put meat, you can put cheese, you can put bolognese sauce, that's what I did before, and it just goes really well with it. And so, grab a big ladle, and you just want to pour this all over. All right, and as this goes over, it's going to melt all the mozzarella. All right.
And just to finish this, we're just going to sprinkle some spring onions all over it.
And I know this looks like a small little detail, but it's really important. You'll get that fresh crunch from the spring onion, so it's really good.